summer of love.
You know, a lot of people are living the tiny house movement. In fact, I have taken a 6-month challenge to be able to live inside of a tiny house. Not quite this small, but I'm living inside of a home that's made by Tuff Shed until I can get a bigger one built. But this is really awesome. I think it's awesome to be able to live like this and live off grid and go wherever you can or wherever you want to go. I am actually 2 months into the tiny house challenge by Tuff Shed. And how long did it take you to build this?
Oh, it just took 40 hours, so it didn't take too long.
40 hours?
That's what I do for a living, I build houses.
Took you 40 hours to build. This is awesome. I love it. It's got a full bed. It's got everything. Yeah. You can live off grid in it and you keep warm.
Sure. See my light?
Hey, you guys, it's got a key. It's got his bed in there, a television, computer, little night light, everything. 40 hours, including all this custom work on the side?
Oh, yeah. It didn't take long.
Oh, wow. Ingenious. You know, there was one of a man that did one about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I think it took him over a couple of weeks to build his, but this only took you. He's no longer with us, I hear, huh?
Yeah, that guy passed away.
Mm-hmm.
He had shingles on the sides and stuff.
Right.
He had an older truck and was jacked up.
Right.
I can't remember his name.
40 hours.
Yeah.
That's quick. So you've been building all your life then?
Yeah.
And did you use something to cut it, or?
Well, I had skill set and stuff
right.
like that. You know, I had to cut everything, make everything, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. How long have you been living in it?
About a year and a half, I guess.
Okay. That's
I
cool.
go up in the hills and I go gold mining, you know, and I take it, so I stay in that instead of a tent.
Yeah,
Nice.
I used to live there too.
Oh,
yeah. Mountain Ranch.
Oh, Mountain Ranch, huh?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Love it. Right on the water.
Several times.
Yeah, I love it up there. Everything's burned up there now.
Huh?
Just about everything in there is burned. All the way. It was beautiful. It may take a couple of years for it to come back, but yeah, I'm living in a tiny house now, but not quite this tiny. But Tuff Shed makes a nice little house that I'm living in. When I was in LA, I lived in 10,000 square feet, so it's not easy to go from 10,000 square feet to a 12 by 12. Believe me, and have everything in it. I am living the tiny house challenge, but I must say the most difficult part is basically washing the dishes. I have to wash the dishes, and that is what has been so difficult. The first week I was in here, I didn't have electricity, and then I was able to source electricity for the tiny house. I had to gather all of my water, and that was very difficult. It's been a challenge. I'm into the second month, and I'm still alive. In the Tuff Shed challenge, 60 days in. Since I've been living the tiny house challenge, the Tuff Shed tiny house challenge, I planted green beans 60 days ago, and out of all the green beans I planted, this is the only thing that has come up. I do believe it's a green bean plant. The rest of it hasn't done too well. We'll see. Well, dishes are done, but everything takes a lot longer than normal to do. Heating the water, rinsing, everything. I don't know how our forefathers made it for so long without all the necessities of life, and I call it necessities. Running water, heated water, the things that we ordinarily take for granted here in the U.S. I never knew how difficult it was just to do simple things. Just amazing. And the type of toilet that I have is not a normal flushing toilet, so it just makes it just a lot more rougher than normal. But I'm doing it. The first 6 weeks I lived here by myself in the little tiny house, and then 2 weeks ago I was joined by another person, so it makes it a little bit, a little more difficult in such a tiny, space, but I'm able to get a full-size bed. My desk converts into a bed that I use. I'm able to get all of that into the little tiny space and make it work, and it's cute, and at some point I will show you, but it's doable. One thing I must say, it's been rather peaceful. This little tiny house experience has been peaceful. It's getting easier by the day, actually.